It's midday. Good afternoon to you. And earlier on in the programme... It is, exactly. You think I'd lie to you?
I don't think you'd lie to me. I'm just surprised.
It's 25 seconds past noon.
Is it indeed?
Actually, it is
precisely.
Indeed. Which makes it the afternoon. Welcome to This Morning, This Afternoon.
Great tune.
Oh, unbelievable. To me, right up there. It's right up there with Bruno Mars's... What? Bruno Mars's what?
Oh, someone's have to tell him. Oh, look, that's me as a cushion. I scrub up quite well as a cushion, don't I? There, me and Steve's having a little cuddle.
Yeah. And the heads there built to natural scale. Just there you are. It'll have a supermarket Easter egg. Ruth has to have...
No, I don't, actually.
Well,
you're making that up because I don't like posh Easter eggs. He's making that up.
No.
I don't.
Don't let the facts get in the way of the story.
I don't like posh.
We're going to tell you how to look younger. You should really watch this one, Ruth, at midday. There it is there. First of all...
That was a bit childish, wasn't it, really?
But it was...
It's a bit childish.
But I enjoyed it. All I know is Ruth loves a tickle.
Can you imagine waking up?
Get me two of those.
That in your bed.
There you are.
That's like a nightmare.
Do you know, I want to say, everybody, you may laugh, but those teeth are all her own. They are. They genuinely are.
They're my own big old
They're called equine teeth. Sarah Jostle will tell you about the one thing that could really help turn back the years.
Not this.
After this. We've got a lot of big sheep in the studio. Well, actually, they're alpacas.
You might have heard the grunting.
No, I smelt them first, right? I smelt them. You can tell me why I'm afraid of vomiting. Apparently, somebody once told me it's because you're a control freak and you hate being out of control.
That would figure. That's why you don't drink as well.
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you don't like being out of control.
Me?
Now, oh, you're right. These are the alpacas. Maybe you're allergic to alpaca hair.
Maybe I am. Motion is your lotion. Yes. That's like, I have to tell you, that's like listening to Ruth in bed at night. It's exactly the same noise.
Mine's a bit louder, isn't it? Jack was asked to do this at Man United, OK? He was 6, and Sir Alex Ferguson himself, he was 6, asked him, and I said straight away, how lovely.
Holding
I know
hands with
he
Ryan
won't
Giggs.
do that because he's only 6, and
Father
I know.
was so proud. I would have died happy.
Basically pushed him into it.
It was in the stand, the camera, the video camera, everything already.
And we were all
ready.
there.
I'm videoing it, and out comes a girl holding Ryan Giggs' hand. Valentine's Day went well for us, darling, but
we're still talking.
I dread to think if I had followed your advice, which was, I don't celebrate Valentine's, don't get me anything, said the woman who then gave me 7 cards. I'm thinking, where's our Jack? Where is he? And then a woman's holding him by the hand as he's sobbing beside him. Do you know why he was crying?
Because you pushed him into it.
No, because like you, he's irrational fears. The noise was too much, he said.
At 6, shame.
The interesting thing was, darling, you signed all 7.
Yes.
Yes, we didn't.
You're not having a mystery Valentine, are you? It's me,
obviously. You're a mystery one.
Well, it's obviously you, it's your handwriting. You were living vicariously through your son.
Correct.
You pushed him into it and you made him cry.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened.
Well, there we are. He has to live with that failure. He said to me again, he said to me at 15 or something, Dad, do you ever think there'd be any chance of me being a mascot at Man United? And I said, never again, never. It's not going to happen.
Had your chance, mister.
Did you guess it was me? Did you seriously know it was me?
Who could this be from on my bedside table?
Well, why didn't you just sort of give me some sort of hope there may be other interest out there?
Because there isn't. It's just you and me, kid.
I met Ruth. She used to drive. She was like a rat up a drain pipe, so she was. She drove hundreds and hundreds of miles an hour to get to London to me. And in fact, one of our first dates...
One of our first dates was Riverdale. It might have been at the Hammersmith Apollo.
Absolutely right.
We had a row that night, do you remember? We did.
She used to get so excited, she'd have to pull into the services to have a wee because she got so excited, didn't you? Didn't you?
He lives in his own little world, doesn't he?
You used to tell me those stories. You used to stop, put on your lipstick, freshen your breath.
I did put my lipstick on, yeah.
Well, our number is not X-directory. It is 0800. Let me do the number. I'll read it. 08,000 30 40 44. You'd be good at a bed and breakfast.
I would.
You'd run a nice bed and breakfast, I would have thought.
It's hard work, though.
Hard work. Strictly was maybe your Waterloo. That was the hardest work you ever did.
One enchanted evening.
Darling, not only can you not dance, you can't sing either. I'm just saying...
I can dance! Anton, I can dance, can't I?
Definitely.
See?
Robbed.
What week was that, Anton? I missed that week.
Am I allowed to tickle you?
Go on, give us a little tickle.
That's #me too, I'll tell you.
I asked permission.
Lovely to see you all.
He's gone all Irish now, can you hear? He's gone all Irish. How are you now?
No, I'm fine. But she's from Armagh. Where are you? She's from Armagh. What's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia. This is Olivia from Armagh here.
Time to change, Superman.
Gina, sometimes what I do is sleep upside down in the bed. I put my head where my feet... It's true. Well,
I can confirm, because I wake up, turn my head, and there's a pair of feet on the pillow. It's a bit disconcerting.
See, it's John's Road serving up a pavlovi-type thing with lots of fruit and whatever.
Pavlovian thing.
Yeah, sort of pavlovi...
Pavlova.
Thank you four. Absolutely brilliant.
We've got another lady.
Oh, it's another one.
Sue, don't leave my Sue out.
Now, here's a question for you. Would you sell erotic pictures of yourself to make a bit of cash?
I'm not sure I would. I'm not sure I would.
I wouldn't try it, love.
Okay.
You,
Okay.
you and Neil.
Depends how much money you make.
There's
but...
a site.
What's that?
That's a fig.
It's a fig, but you have to peel that,
Yes.
probably. Before you
We haven't given you the right.
How do you eat a fig? Do you peel a fig?
cut it open.
And now we're on a cooking course.
Can I just put it in like that?
This is what I live with, people. This is what I live with.
Wouldn't fit Ruth's mouth.
Wouldn't fit my tea.
And again, there are this...
But you can...
How long do you keep this
turn
on
it off
for?
now.
Look, it looks like just like the professional one over there.
Right, turn it off, now shush.
That looks good on me. Look, from that distance,
Hi.
I look like Philip Schofield now, don't I?
I think you need some
Eamonn.
liquid, don't you? Make sure the top is on that, please.
You can
Make
sort
sure
of
the
see it
top
on.
is on.
So this is great.
This is a whole new me.
A mango?
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. Is that a mango?
What is it?
It's a butternut squash, isn't it? Please say I'm
He's
right.
not to know. You are absolutely
You're
right. There's
joking. You
various
seriously
types of
You
squash.
thought that was a mango?
I don't know what a mango looks like. I
Have a family. Yes, because they're all spitty and horrible now. Thank you.
I've also got here what Eamonn was referred to, some
mango.
mango.
Underneath the mango
A bit of
tree,
butternut
my
squash,
honey
actually.
and
All of
me.
that's going in there. Don't worry, Eamonn, we still love you.
We have got the secret to younger-looking skin, and it's all down to one ingredient, apparently.
Yeah.
Retinol.
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 Do you paint fences with retinol? Is that not the same thing?
Probably
it's not. The one
not.
that does what it says on the tin.
Yeah, probably not best to paint your face with it.
Oh,
Tricia, for this to be impressive, surely we have to tell people how old you are.
Do you mind asking?
Do you mind that? Tricia is 97 years of age.
Nice.
Is there anyone else out there before I wind this up? Do you fancy me like this?
No.
All right.
Did I say Bradley Walsh? I'm so sorry.
Bradley Cooper
Sorry,
and
Bradley.
Ruth.
If you could stop saying you're pushed for time, you wouldn't be pushed for time. Phil pushed for time, Vickery.
It's going to take some time.
All
They've
these
got Janet
chartreuse
talking about what makes her grumpy, isn't it, Janet? We're going to need a bit of extra time. That could be your title now, Phil. Just push for
Do
time.
you know why I'm
Vickery.
pushed for time?
Yeah.
It's because you overrun, Eamonn.
Andrea, you wouldn't do me a favour, would you? Would you get the director, Andrea, to put up on screen who the mother and who the daughter is? I find it very difficult to see the difference there.
Every time.
Every time.
Every
we still
time.
love it, though.
What we need to do more false laughter, because a lot of people think that it is very serious between you and me. So let's do it. So the next time I say something to you, like whatever,
I always
we'll
laugh.
have to do that. Bend over double. Okay.
That's it.
Bend
We'll
over
try
double.
that.
There you are. Bend over. And how many albums did you release?
The ones that you bought.
Most importantly, a heated massager of some sort. So you can work out the kinks.
We think that's what it is. Let's hope that's what it is. And Janet's still working on her album, aren't you, Janet? Yes, thank you very much, Ruth.
Matt Edmonds.
Matt Edmonds.
Matt Edmondson.
Oh, something wrong with his microphone.
Ian
It's Matt
Edmondson.
Edmondson.
Port Limp. Port Limp, is that what it's called? Limp.
Spelt limp.
Lympne, right? However you pronounce that. Port Limpne.
Good luck. It's very good American voice. 25th January.
Because it's an American competition down here.
Yes, I know that.
Say it's actually Port Lim, L-I-M-B
Thank you.
is how you would pronounce
Lim.
it. So Angie and Joe, thank you very much indeed. So there you are. So are we booking a weekend?
Sleep with the Tigers. Yeah, off you go.
Pure Tigers, you'd scare the life out of them. Borneo.
Borneo. Do you know where Borneo is?
It's in
Indonesia, is it?
Is it? I was hoping I'd catch you out. Yes, it is. Luxury trip to Sydney is the
Sydney?
prize. Sydney Down Under.
Oh, Sydney down under.
In Australia.
Yeah, for Australia.
Australia.
That again?
3. So you get a BMW, a holiday to Borneo, very interesting, and on top of those two, £50,000.
For flip's sake. That's incredible.
An A-class Mercedes.
Very nice.
And it gets more fabulous because now you could win a holiday, a BMW to Borneo. A holiday to Borneo and a BMW and 50 grand.
I'm glad I read that because you would have said a class Mercedes.
I probably would. I probably would.
My 3 favourite places on earth, Sydney, Cape Town, Vancouver.
Well, there you go. Well,
You've been to any of them?
Sydney. Oh, shush.
It's that saying, if you do something you love, you will never work a day in your life.
Exactly.
Every day I come in here.
We're going to be talking soaps in just a moment. Are things about to get worse for Carla? I'm very concerned about Carla.
You worry about Carla a lot,
As you
don't
know,
you?
I follow Carla
You
quite a
do.
lot. on
More than
Corrie.
she'd like, probably. Diamonds. Do, 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 like that. Rihanna, obviously.
Oh, I don't like her.
Oh, stop it.
And your Carla, I hold her responsible for a lot of it.
Really, my Carla.
You'd like her to be, but she's sadly not.
Is very loving and he likes being cuddled all the time, whereas Angus is a little bit more independent and he kind of watches what's going on.
That's like me and
likes
you.
to look out for him.
That's what it is, isn't it? Eamonn, are you wearing lipstick? Your lips are looking very pink. That bit I don't like, this bit I do like. And juicy. Juicy today, she says.
You've always got quite pink lips, though.
No, that is
I've
simply
always said that
because I
about
should
you.
reveal to you, people, that my wife, during commercial breaks or any chance she gets, is always...
Can't keep away, can
Can't keep away, can't keep away. And therefore it transfers her lipstick to me.
You get into a fracas in Marks and Spencer over me.
I love that fact everyone's going, oh, Marks and Spencer.
not what you
Honestly, it's not what you expect.
down the aisles,
in Marks
is it?
and Spencer. I like a bit of boxing.
You'd make
You
a
can
bit of
imagine
music
people
with
that
it.
are really annoying you and really, oh, look, have it.
I mean, if you were
Identifying.
scrapping with me in the supermarket with somebody...
I wouldn't stoop so low as to scrap over a man,
You
believe
so
me.
would. You so
Believe
would.
me,
You
not
so
worth
would.
it.
Helen, no, Helen. Like, you know, or any
Sorry,
name, substitute that for any name.
What's polyamorous?
Something that needn't concern you. You're not allowed it.
You won't be allowed
Not allowed to
to
have
be in a
it.
polyamorous
It
relationship.
sounds interesting. Sounds
Not
very-
allowed.
But it's
Sounds maybe
something-
worth exploring.
A pleasure that will be denied to you, sadly,
Okay, all right,
if you're married to me.
Fair.
I had a dream last week that I'd left him, and then he was horrible to
But
me for the rest of the day.
That's his anxiety.
You was, weren't you?
That
I was
I
really
was.
angry.
I was.
Said I'd left him, and I was all very blasé. I was like, well, I'm just going, and that's all there is to it. And he was really
Me and
cross.
Herbert.
That's him living through his anxieties, isn't it, and dealing with them,
He's
and then
worried
being
'cause he
cross
knows
with
it
the
could
fact
happen.
that
You're just very delicate. You're just very delicate, darling.
I'd feel for you if we broke up. You would never be able to get over me. You wouldn't. You know you wouldn't. You'd be bitter
Tell me
for the
that when I'm
rest of your
trotting
life.
down the road with a younger man. You tell me, yeah, if I'm over
toy
it or not.
boy on your arm.
Yeah. See ya.
Tell you what, why would you go out for a hamburger when you've got steak at home? That's what I say about
Exactly.
you. No wonder.
Exactly.
Helen,
and loves
Helen. There's no better feeling than being in love. I remember it well. But what if, despite all
Don't
your
encourage him,
best...
Dave. Would you eat with your dog? Would you have dinner with your dog?
But I think most people do.
No, they don't. When do you ever have dinner with your dog? What are you talking
Do I
about?
throw the dogs?
That's not having dinner with your dog. That's feeding the dog scraps from the table, which you shouldn't do, incidentally.
I only did that one mistake with the Watsits.
Yeah,
but
a
that
whole
was
bag
all.
of cheesy Watsits.
Well,
And
I mean,
there
I
was-
had to
yes.
get a new carpet.
We had to
That's
get a
whole
new
other
carpet,
story.
James.
Anyway, I'll tell you, one of
The
my
Labour
favourite
Party.
things is to discuss politics in my undies. That is, you're celebrating your birthday next week. You and Ruth again. Same sort of, you know, there's a similar, you're like
You're a week
sisters.
after me.
Yes.
So you and Aries, then?
I'm an Aries, and we're all lovable and
She's Pisces,
easygoing.
she's two-faced. That's basically it.
He said, no, I'd hidden my phone in a place where the sun doesn't shine, but I forgot to take the charger. There was no room for it. So,
All I can say, it must have been a very small phone or a very big bum.
He ate a giant bull's penis.
Did you have to say that? Did you have to just...
It's
Did you?
fact. It's fact.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, a fermented egg.
Reminded me of an old boyfriend years ago.
See, now stop it, you'll get me into trouble.
No, I'm going to stop.
Handling my wife is a very delicate operation. It's like it would be easier to defuse a bomb. People often say to me, why would you have married Ruth? And that was one of the reasons, because you are a domestic goddess.
Domestic goddess.
Yeah. If I was a little dog, you'd love me, though, wouldn't you? I'd be a naughty dog.
Probably. You'd be a bit frisky. I was the queen. I am his queen.
Thank you. My lips are pink and juicy. There we go. Should see the rest of me. But anyway, still to come.
What? Do you look at my britches and think, what's under them? No, I don't.
Don't even talk about it. I want to talk about that. Thanks. Stop it.
We look very much alike. We could be mistaken for each other.
Well, I tell you what, if that's the case, you're going to be inundated with offers. If that is the case.
Well, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? I look forward to that.
A big competition,
Really
don't we?
big.
Big, we're talking. Big. Ready to dip. Here we go.
Both hands.
Yeah.
Oh, stuff that.
Here we are.
Yes, my lady. Tell you what, let's take a break and see if anything's fallen off right after this.
I'm out.
On your frame.
Oh.
Hey! Nice. What is the point?
It's just cute, look. It's just cute.
What's cute about that?
$10.99.
I don't think it's a beard at all. I think it's
Firefox.
for your chest or something. I think that's what it's for.
Sporran.
Yes.
I think that was the same. I
That is not the same. Get VAR. Get VAR
ruining my
involved in this.
set.
Look.
Valentine's Day goes well. Return to the bedroom.
Oh, Stephen.
Let's go over.
Thought you never asked.
When someone says something nice about your children and you're quite proud about it, well, he said nice things about you, and I thought,
Oh, she's all right, really.
I thought,
Thanks, Anton.
I thought he's deluded, but it was quite nice.
Can I just tell you that is my favourite song of all time, Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on.
It's
so good.
Saying.
Well, talking of music.
Be careful. The lights are low and the music's on. Hotel and
I
Reserve.
was about to tell you this. It's not.
Sorry.
I
I'll just
said
put
to
that
you.
here and
Yes,
you
I did. I
carry
told
on.
you I would do this next bit.
Go on then.
26th of June, 2010.
Do you know, I've got... Oh, they might be watching, but my aunt and uncle, it's their diamond wedding anniversary, so I could do that.
Well, perfect.
No idea. That date went straight over her head. Straight over. No
What was it?
idea.
26th of June, 2010.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No,
What was
that's
that
our
date?
wedding day.
I'm still feeling pain.
Look, you put your hands in there for about
I'm telling
6
you.
seconds.
Well, I've had nerve damage as
you
a
must
result.
have something.
Yes.
I mean, mine's a little bit tingly, but mine were in there for about 2 minutes. Oh, sorry.
Over her head.
So bad.
You get brownie points for knowing immediately.
I just look at her little blank face. Why is that date important? Oh, my auntie. Must get that from my auntie.
That's all that Prosecco. It's addled my brain. Think of those.
They've probably got a little bit of added benefit, but
Would you
again,
stop?
compared to toothbrushing.
Fantastic couple presented. I
Love
can't remember them. That married couple,
Yeah,
what
love
are
them.
they?
Yeah.
Anyway, he's
the Irish
brilliant.
one.
In the land of make-believe.
Fabulous.
Yeah, you got it.